Hello everyone, welcome back. So we have completed the EDA part almost. Now we will do one more heat map and then we will start modeling. Okay, now let's do the heat map. HNS because the heat map is in Seaborn library. So heat map. Now write df df dot correlation that will create a correlation between all the columns and I want to give it a range like -1 to max equals to 1, then and not equals to true. It will show the number, so it will be good for visualization understanding purpose. And I'll give cmap equals to sns dot color palette. Give we like this is a color palette. Okay. Okay, there is this is a string, so on string you cannot apply correlation. So I have to take the numeric values, the numeric columns. Okay, so I can create numeric data frame equals to df dot select d types include only those which are number. Fine. Now I have to make change here also numeric underscore df. So I am applying on uh, include equals to number. Now see, not color, it's color. So many mistakes. No problem. We have got it. Okay, we can make the figure big. Plot dot figure fig size fig size 16 comma 9 size equals to. Okay, so fine. So we can say that uh, this is negatively correlated. That means satisfaction level with left. Okay, that is negatively correlated. All others are almost positive. Same here. One means highly correlated, -1 means not correlated. Okay. So we can say that satisfaction level with left is not correlated. Okay. Negatively correlated. Okay. Okay, fine. Now let's do the modeling part. So let's check the column once again. And what is our aim right now? Our aim is to find whether the employee will stay in the company or leave the company. So left is our output. All other columns will be our input and model will give us the output which is whether left is 0 or 1. Fine. So we can say that the output is a categorical variable. For categorical variable, logistic regression is kind of perfect. So we will apply here logistic regression. Fine. Now see here, before modeling, we have to change all these columns into only numerical columns because machine learning only understand numerics. So if there is any column which is containing string object, we have to convert. So how can we do it? By many techniques, but here I will apply the get dummies one. Okay, let me do it. So you can write df equals to pd dot dummies df comma prefix equals to give some name like salary is fine, then department is also fine, comma column salary department draw first equals to false. It is saved in df. Let's check first. Df dot head. Here you can see it is showing like this. Okay, fine. Now you remember that there were outliers, almost 8 to 4 outliers. So we have to remove this because without removing, if we try to model, then it may show us anything bias output. So we have to remove the outliers because logistic regression model is very much sensitive to outliers. Fine. See here this one, 8 to 4 outliers. Okay, so we have to remove all the outliers. Now before that, just check how many rows and columns we have. Df dot shape. Okay, I have to remove the outliers only. So I can write df times spend company greater than equals to lower limit. And so this will not be or, instead will be and it is less than equals to upper limit. Fine. Now see, uh, 11,167 columns. We had 824 outliers. So this is fine. Okay. So now I will keep it in df to make it a permanent. Okay. So now df is fine. Now I can write df dot head. Just check if everything is okay. Everything is okay. Fine. Now let's do one thing. Now I have to apply the model. Now I have to apply the model. So I have to divide the dataset into training part, into testing part. So I will write df df dot drop columns equals to left, y equals to df left. Let's see what is in x, what is in y. So x is considering every column other than the left column. Okay. Now y must be the left column. Just check it. Y will contain the left. Okay. So we have divided into x and y. Now we will do the train test play. Now write x train, x test, y train, y test equals to train test split x comma y comma test size. You can give as per your wish, but I will give 0.2. That means 80% of the data will be used for training and 20% will be used for testing. Fine. Random state equals to 42. Now see here, I have to import one library. So we have to write from sklearn dot model selection import train test split. Fine. So we have to import those libraries to apply those functions. Now see, here it is fine. So we can run it. Okay, I forgot to run that. I'm very sorry. I have to run it. Now we can run it here. Okay. We will create the model. So we can write model equals to, we will apply logistic regression model. Okay. If you don't know logistic regression, you will not be able to understand how it works. So you have to know the theory. Hey, I'm sure you know random state equals to, I'm starting from 42. You can give any number. That means so that the output doesn't change every time I change it. Okay, that's why. Max iterable equals to 500. And I will also do it fit x train, comma, y train. Okay. So I will apply logistic regression model. This is because so that output doesn't differ every time, and max iteration is 500. That means model will be trained on the data set for 500 times, and this is like fitting the x train and y train. Now why it is because it is in capital letter. Fine, and is fine. But logistic regression means I have to import. So now import from sklearn dot linear model import logistic regression. Fine. Okay. Let me run this one. Fine. Now, now I think it will work. This is fine. Now write y pred equals to model dot predict x test. X test. Oh, I'm sorry. I have make it capital. That's why this is creating a problem. So now, so what is y pred? Y pred is the result we are getting from the model. Okay, let me tell you the whole picture. Suppose there is a data set containing 10 rows. Now what I have done, I have divided it into 80-20. See here 0.2. That means 8 rows will be used for training purpose, 2 rows will be used for testing purpose. Now in the next line, left the 2 rows, and on that 8 rows, I have input, output. So model is trained. Model has understood the pattern. Model has understood what will be the output when we give the inputs. Okay. So now model has find the pattern. Which model? We have applied logistic regression model. Now in the next line, I will take only those 2 rows which are left for testing on which model is not applied. Now on those 2 rows, I will apply the model to check what is the output value. So y pred is that output value. Fine. Now we have real output value of those 2 rows, that is y test. Those are the real values. But y pred means here the model who have just learned how to predict has predicted something of its own. So now our job is to compare these two things, the real value and the predicted values. Now see how can we do it? By using a confusion matrix. Okay, now let's create a confusion matrix. CM equal to confusion matrix y test y grade labels equal to model dot classes. Fine. Now display confusion matrix display. Fine. Now confusion underscore matrix equals to cm comma display labels equals to model dot classes. Fine. Now this dot plot. Now see what happens. Okay. So now I have to import all the libraries. Okay. Now see here, I'll write the things I need for now. From sklearn dot matrix import, I'll be needing accuracy score, next precision score, next recall score, next F1 score, next confusion matrix, next confusion matrix display, next classification report. Sorry, classification report. Fine. Now let's go down. Now see what happens. Confusion matrix is not defined. Why is that so? Okay, this will be confusion matrix underscore. Fine. So this one is confusion matrix. Okay. Now you can see the confusion matrix. If you don't know, let me tell you. This means true negative. This one is false positive. This one is false negative, and this one is true positive. Now this one, like true negative. True negative means these are the those employees who did not leave, and model also predicted that they will not leave. Okay, fine. But these are the people who did not leave, but the model predicted that they will leave. Okay, so wrong prediction. Here, what about 286? So 286 people left the company, but the model was unable to predict. So model unsuccessful here also. Now what about this one? 102. These are true positive. That means the model predicted that they will leave and they left the company. So here also model predicted correctly. Here also model predicted correctly. Model predicted they will not leave. They did not leave. Model predicted they will leave and they left. Okay. And these are opposite. What model predicted and what actually happened is not same. Fine. So this is what confusion matrix tells us. Now let's do one last thing, that is printing the classification report. For that, suppose write target names equals to will live and will not live. Fine. Now write print classification report y test y pred target names equals to target name. Fine. Now see here, uh, this is the precision value, recall value, F1 score value. So you can see that uh, 0.83 accuracy, the logistic regression has model achieved. So precision 0.86, recall 0.94. This is the precision value. Okay, so we have almost completed our project. Now, if you want, you can decorate it like doing more visualization or different kind of experiments in your EDA part, and also applying other types of model, like you can apply decision tree classifier and check its accuracy. Okay, and what are the other things we can do? It's like you can decorate this just like giving a title or giving a proper font size. So these things you can do, or you can write the comments like we have already done something, and all other things here, just like importing the libraries, importing the data set, checking the first 10 values, save info. This is describing the statistics of the data set. So this way you can create a complete project. Okay, and you can upload this whole project in your GitHub. I already made a video like how to upload the folders or files in your GitHub account using Git Bash, as well as uh, directly. If you want, you can just create an account and directly upload the folder also. Bye. Happy learning.